Hi, welcome to the Safe Zone. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Rowan, and in this podcast we talk everything and anything gelball in Australia and around the world.
So squat up, get your loadouts ready.
And let's go! Welcome players to episode 2 of the Safe Zone. In this episode we'll be talking about gelball news, mainly the closures of some of the key fields that we have in our industry. We'll also talk about how that affects the player basis, retailers, field operators. We'll also be talking about the Australian team over at NSL, the Nations Cup.
I hear there's a lot of exciting things that have been going on.
So this last month has changed a lot in our industry.
Yeah.
It has also given us a little bit, the Australian team has also given us a little bit of hope overseas. They're going pretty well, but we'll obviously touch on that a little bit later on in
I
the
hear
episode.
we've got some pretty good street cred.
Yeah, they're really showing up. So, But our first topic today will be those fields that have closed. So initially we had GSA close a couple months ago, and now in more recent times, Donnybrook, so up north, followed by Newtown. So those fields have really dropped off in quick concession, which in my mind have sort of brought up, are we getting picked on a little bit? Like, it seems a little bit coincidental that 3 fields in quick concession have dropped off the map.
And do we think that that's because of like not having people joining the community, or do we think that's for another reason?
I think it's definitely decisions coming from higher up. Me personally. So I think it's definitely decisions coming from higher up.
So tell me a bit about these closures.
So
what do we think it's because, and how do we think it's going to impact our community?
Because I'm not too sure, but definitely the impact on our community has been huge.
Yep.
What I'd actually like to see is the community band together.
Yep.
And really support each other through this effectively a tough time.
Yep. So how are we going to get players to actually come down to Black Site and start joining up and, integrating within the Black Site community?
Well, that's one of the things that I was also thinking about. As we see the fields close, they've got their own player basis.
Yes.
And as a field owner and seeing other fields as well, there's a great chance that we won't see majority of these players integrate into other fields due to location. Donnybrook's all the way up north. We got Newtown, which was down near Yatala, but also the style of play that they deliver is totally different to what Black Site does. So Black Site's an indoor CQB field.
Yep.
Donnybrook and GSA were more, not GSA, sorry, Donnybrook and Newtown were outdoor open areas. Rules were totally different. Rule sets for their equipment were different. Again, they were full auto fields. They could accommodate for a lot bigger events. So it's going to be, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see those players still stay in the hobby and the sport. Doesn't necessarily have to be coming to Black Site, but still supporting the community and still supporting the industry as best they possibly can.
So I'm going to go back to my question that I posed last week. How do we start to attract more players to the sport?
To me, it's relatively simple. I always say bring a mate. So if you're already in the sport, in the hobby, and you're already active going out playing gelball, bring a mate with you. Hopefully their time and experience at any of the other fields will entice them to come back, and then there's one. And it always starts with just one. It's always that first step. Getting new players, new eyes into the community, and then hopefully we can build that way, because we are effectively in a rebuild scenario. Gone are the days where you could fill 30, 40, 50 people in a building, or go to a milsim and have 200 people there.
So we need to make sure the community really does start to band together. And in doing this podcast, it's really about that education piece and making sure that people can understand that this is actually going to be a fun experience if it's something new for you, but also an educational piece for the people who are already existing within this community.
Yeah, definitely furthering current players' education. And what I mean by education as we're already in the community, so we understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to people outside of the community, there's a
Well, I'm Exhibit A for that, aren't I?
yeah, yeah,
And that's exactly why I'm here, because I'm the least probable suspect to
yeah,
actually come and experience gel blasting and running around a tactical site. So, this is actually fun for everyone, and it's about learning the journey.
yeah.
Yep.
So when I heard some of the fields closing down,
Mm-hmm.
obviously GSA is a big hit to some of the younger teams and the speedball community. Donnybrook and Newtown is a massive hit to the outdoor milsim community.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see where those players are going to land afterwards and what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And we really need to maintain and retain that player basis.
Yep.
So it'll be a combination of fields helping each other out, which will help the community have confidence in what we're trying to do as organizers.
Yep. So tell me, is there competition between each of the fields?
That's a very sticky situation.
All right. Of course it is.
Right? Because they're businesses as well.
Uh-huh.
Right? So as a business, it's in your best interest to maintain majority market share.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is, we're a niche in a niche in a niche. Like the
Uh,
pie is starting to get smaller and smaller.
yeah.
We start squabbling amongst ourselves, then we're not going to entice new players to come in, because
Yeah.
all they're going to see is, lack of better words, toxicity. Everyone sort of um, bagging each other out. Like no new player wants to walk into that type of scenario.
Yep.
So
So how do
really
we make it more cohesive?
well, what I do here is I always say when new players come here, I always tell them that there are other fields.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, when I say that, they're like, "Oh, this isn't the only location." I'm like, "No, there's locations all over Queensland." And I'll encourage them to go to other fields, because you will experience different types of environments. You'll experience different operators, different player sets, different rule sets. If indoors not your thing, here's an outdoor field to go to. If that's not your thing, then maybe go over to Spec Ops over at Ipswich. They run a really good tight ship. Go down to Gel City. That you can go down there and play all sorts of CQB and speedball. Go down to we're starting to dwindle down in the fields. It's really hard
Yeah.
to say, hey, where else can we go?
Yeah.
I think we've got Crossfire is still over up north in the sunny coast. So there's a community up there that needs to be facilitated too.
Yeah. And retained, obviously.
Yeah, clearly, and
Yeah.
retained as well. There's also another field. Who's the other field up in the sunny coast? Urban Gel Ball. Yeah, right. So you can go check out Urban Gel Ball as well up at the sunny coast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a little bit daunting for me as a field owner
Yeah.
to see what's happening, but it's not going to discourage me from buckling down and actually still trying to.
Yeah. And we can only do that with the support of the community and obviously bringing in new players. So,
Yeah, exactly. So like I say, just bring down another mate,
mm-hmm.
and hopefully we can we can start building again. That goes for both sides of the fence, for your Milsim CQB style game modes plus your speedball style
Yeah.
game modes. Really need to start building that up.
While I was eavesdropping in on your conversation earlier, I hear the retailers are already starting to band together.
Yeah, so the retailers have really taken point on this issue,
Yep.
on this scenario. They're banding together to help each other out to ensure that the community have access to this equipment and products by intertrading with each other,
Mm-hmm.
because the current legislation is making it a little bit harder for us to restock our products. It's good to see that the retailers are helping everyone out and
Yep.
helping each other out, which hopefully we can learn from that,
Yep.
and take a page out of their book, move forward and do the same on the field basis.
Mm-hmm.
We'll want to work really closely with Spec Ops as well, trying to do some collabs there. Try to get their player basis and Black Site's player basis to interact, mingle together, and hopefully, once again, bring in another mate.
Would they mingle or would they play against each other?
Well, I would like to say friendly competition is always
Oh,
good.
friendly competition. I like this.
You know, bragging rights is always good as well.
Yep. The state of origin for gel blasting.
Well, it's legitimately what are we going to call it? Gel ball of origin.
Oh, gel ball of origin. I love it. Absolutely love it. Do we
So
have specific colors though? This is the question. I always seem to bring it back to the color
yeah,
situation, don't
the
I?
aesthetics.
It's all about the aesthetics,
It's all
people.
about
All
this,
about the
how it looks.
aesthetics.
But no, it's definitely something that Francis and I have spoken about in the past.
Hmm.
We have definitely tried to tee up times around the state of origin to make that happen. Trying to work out what field to collab with in regards to that, and Spec Ops seems to be the best fit. Yeah,
Yeah.
the best fit.
Although I think this is a good time if anyone else is interested in that collab to reach out to Rowan.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone that considers Spec Ops their home field, I'm sure Francis has reached out to his group of players already and
Hmm.
then sort of prepped them up. I've had a quick touch on our players here, and hopefully in the near future we can make this happen because it'd be a really good event to see fields working together
Yep.
to help the community and bond.
Fantastic. Excellent idea. So, Rowan, now that all of the important and very serious topics have been covered, what are we going to talk about now?
So, even though things have been hard here in Australia, we've
Mhm.
actually got a team of gel ball players representing Australia over in the NSL National Cup.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and actually doing really well.
Tell me about it.
So, the Australian team are over there at the minute. As the standings of Sunday morning, they were third in the world.
That's fantastic.
It's very good. Very, very good. They've really taken the challenge and stepped up to the plate.
Yeah.
They're, I
How
think,
often do they compete?
once a year.
Wow.
So Australia's competed in the last 3 years.
Mhm.
I think the best we've got so far was fifth place, which was last year.
Yeah.
They represented Australia really well as well
Yeah.
last year. So it's good that the current team is taking that flag.
Yeah. Kudos to
And
them.
yeah,
Well
and
done.
running with it. They're into the semi-finals. I think the semi-finals. No, not the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals are getting played.
Obviously, the reason that you're not quite sure is because of the time difference, right?
Yeah, yeah. So these will change as this episode gets released.
Yes.
We will get final results by the end of today.
Oh my goodness.
So hopefully they can get up there. So the chances are we're in the quarterfinals at the minute.
Yep.
They're playing Poland. If they beat Poland, then they go into the semi-finals
Mhm.
where they get to play. I think it's Germany and Belgium. I think it is.
Yep.
Now, if they beat Germany and Belgium,
Yep.
then they get to go to the grand finals to play for the gold medal.
Wow.
So they've got a hard day ahead of them.
Mhm.
I am quietly optimistic.
How fabulous. If
Yes.
you're a betting man.
Oh, I've told them over. I've been messaging Kathy and Dale overseas. I was like, hey, I don't want to say anything more than that because I don't want to jinx
Yeah, no
them.
jinxing.
No jinxing. Yeah. As the current standings as of Sunday morning, they've played 8 matches, 5 wins, 3 losses, which is a 63% win rate.
Yeah.
They've scored 208 points. They've only allowed 83. So they've done really well for themselves. A really good statistics is they've got 15 hangs and 18 snatches. Now,
Okay, but can we just go back to the fact that I'm not entirely sure what the terminology means?
Correct.
So,
So I was
what is
just
a
about to
hang
say,
and what is
yeah.
a snatch?
So a hang is when they successfully get the flag to the other side of the field to score points.
Oh, yep.
A snatch is when they successfully intercept the flag from the other team while they're defending.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yep.
I
So
always say more defense.
well, defense wins championships.
Oh, there you go. Fancy that.
Now in the Nations Cup, they've changed the field layout,
Yep.
and the Australian team put their hand up and actually helped them set up the field layout last Wednesday. And then all the other teams were able to walk the field and just sort of get lines and come up
Mhm.
with strategies.
Yep.
I do like the fact that they've changed the field layout for the Nations Cup
Yep.
as opposed to keeping the field layout the same as what was in Pro Series.
Mhm.
We've got 4 VK representatives currently in the Australian team. It would have been a massive advantage for the Australian team because those 4 VK representatives have been going to the Pro Series and playing on that Pro Series field layout.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the little secret weapons, I suppose you could say, that the Australian team had up their sleeve. So
Should we really be talking about team advantages?
yeah, well,
But
they
go
don't.
Australia.
So they don't have that advantage now
Yep,
because
excellent.
the field was changed, which is good because now
Mm,
it's an even playing field.
pardon the pun.
Yeah. But the field layout I perceive when I was watching all the streams and stuff played very well into what we call as a gel ball style of play,
Mm-hmm.
which is quite different to the airsoft style of play.
Okay.
Um,
What's the difference?
so in gel ball, the difference is the accuracy and grouping.
Yep. Okay.
So with in airsoft, where you want that BB to go, it will go.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in gel ball, you will wish, pray to God and anyone you believe in that gel ball will come out of your blaster
Yep.
and go where you want it to go. And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't necessarily happen
Is
that
that
way.
because it's so active and quick?
It's the makeup of the gel.
Oh, okay. So this is going back to what we discussed in our first episode of
Correct.
the importance of getting the right gel for your
Correct.
blaster.
Yes. So the gel is always the equalizing factor.
I feel like we should start having a tally board up here for things that I remember and can
Yeah.
actually quote back.
Well, it is going to be a steep learning curve, and you're actually climbing it pretty well.
Oh, thank you so much. I love feedback.
So the gel ball style of play is we tend to hang out a cover a lot longer
Mm-hmm.
because the gels aren't that accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when the players, or especially VK, when they went over in Pro Series, is something we spoke about intensely, especially those older players in VK who have played for the Australian team and have been overseas.
I think we'd prefer to use the term more experienced players.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rowan. I think we're at that part of our lives where we shouldn't be saying that people are older.
Well, Dale is very experienced.
Excellent. Shout out to Dale. You can thank me later.
But so we spoke about it intensely because for the new players that have never experienced that, hanging out of cover for too long, you'll get out. You'll get hit and out of the game quicker
Mm-hmm.
than you can blink an eye.
Okay.
So
Good tip. Thanks.
yeah,
For when I get to
my
that
my
point.
2 cents.
Yeah. Okay, Rowan. So as of today, Sunday, the 19th of July, tell us the scores.
All right. So the Australian results so far. So they beat Canada 42-0.
Wow.
Yes, that's their first game. They hit the ground
Well
running on
done,
that one.
team.
Then they followed it up with a loss to Great Britain, but it was a really hard fought game, 12-13, only by 1 point. So
Wow.
I'm sure the team. I hope the team would have looked at that game
Mm,
and been proud of themselves, even though it was a
absolutely.
loss. They played really well.
Yeah, with a result like that, it's absolutely heartbreaking
Yeah,
when it's just 1 point between it. So,
correct,
yeah.
correct. Then they followed it up with another loss from the Netherlands.
Hmm.
This one was a little bit bigger, 13-31.
Well, to be fair, a lot goes on in the Netherlands with gel blasting, doesn't it? Isn't
Oh,
there a lot of really experienced players
yeah.
who have
So
been doing this sport for a lot longer?
correct. So the Netherlands are
What do
top
we
of the
call
ladder.
them? The OGs?
OGs. Yeah. So the Netherlands are at top of the ladder current minute.
Hmm.
They are pretty much they've set the bar.
So they're the favorite?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Favorite to win?
Favorite to win. They've got a lot of really key players, a lot of
Yeah.
experienced players.
Okay.
Then they beat South Africa 30-0. So that was a good,
Look at you guys go.
that was a
Excellent.
good one to get back to. Followed another win from Czech Republic,
Yep.
46-3.
Wow.
Yep.
So actually, the Team Australia is doing absolutely incredibly well.
Correct. Correct.
And then with the ones that, they haven't been successful in, it's like losing by 1 point, which, is just absolutely outstanding performance.
Yep.
But second to that, the Netherlands, who are the OGs.
Yeah,
Well, I think this is a huge shout out to our Australian team. Well done.
very much
Should
so.
be very,
Very
very
much
proud of
so.
yourselves.
They then beat Germany as well, 34-13.
I'm just
So
loving all
that's
these wins.
Then they were riding high, but lost to Belgium,
Mm,
7-25. And they beat Poland 21-0.
okay.
So that's a really good standing for what they've got to do today when they verse Poland again. Hopefully they beat them before.
Yep.
So it gives them a little bit of confidence to come into this beat to beat them again,
Yes.
and then they'll be in the running for podium.
Yeah. Wow.
So fingers crossed that they can rinse and repeat what they did in the past.
Absolutely.
The team will be coming home, hopefully riding high on their success.
Let's not say anything else. Let's not jinx it, Rowan.
Regardless of regardless of where they land.
Yeah.
They've proven themselves well and truly in my eyes anyway.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep, and hopefully we can get them
There
on.
you go, guys. You've got approval from Ralphie.
No one knows me as Ralphie in this industry.
Oh,
Thank you
I'm
very
sorry.
much.
You've got. Sorry, what is your secret name?
It's just Rowan.
Oh.
It's normally a much ruder word, but we can't.
Yeah, correct. We
okay.
got kids watching.
Actually, while we're on this, because I feel like we need to have a little bit of a laugh, can you tell me a little bit about how people have their code names and what that's about? Because I need to understand, and I think that there are a lot of people out there who are like, I've heard someone be called this name. What's going on here? Do I get to have an alter ego in this sport?
So number one, they're called call signs.
Okay, great. Call signs, not alter egos.
All code names.
All code names.
Right?
And secret code names. But
we actually have call signs here at Blackside.
oh, really?
Yep. Every one of the ref team has a call sign.
Hit me with it.
All right. So, and the call sign you can't okay. So Blackside rules are you can't nominate your own call sign.
Oh,
so you're given.
I feel like I'm in trouble already. Actually, maybe we shouldn't discuss this topic.
Oh no, we're here already.
Oh yeah,
we're already in it. So, and I like talking about this topic.
Okay, great.
So, Haydo, his call sign is Tripwire.
Good one.
Because he's very accident prone.
Oh.
He's had to call in sick many a time.
Oh.
Because when he does play,
yeah,
which we'll get more into it when we have our interview with Hayden. Actually, no, we'll wait. I'll let Hayden defend himself.
I think that Hayden should tell us his own story.
Yeah, correct.
I'm already thinking like the dun 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 Mission Impossible. That's what I think of when I think about tripwires. No. So maybe I'm not quite on the right path there. So who else we got?
Levi.
Yes.
So his call sign Signal Lost. And he's called Signal Lost because he took a microphone. He took the receiver home one night.
Oh, right.
which powers our PA system.
Good one.
So we, for a session, realized that we couldn't use our PA system because our signal was lost.
Oh, I love that story. That's fantastic. Signal lost.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got Nathan. Now he's sort of like in between two call signs at the minute.
How can you have two call signs?
Well.
Even I know. Even I am fully aware that that is not a thing.
Right.
Come on.
But there's always an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
So initially he started off as The Voice.
Yes.
Because are we even allowed to talk about this story, Haydo?
I mean,
okay, you got to give me the PG version.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll still allow that's still top secret.
Yeah.
We still haven't got clearance.
All right, maybe.
So, but at the minute, in our chat, he's called Skidmark.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think that we need to include that.
That's pretty. That's pretty self-explanatory.
What is it with boys and these sorts of discussions?
They're funny, and it bands us together as well.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
We got Kalen, who we call Supply Drop, because on his first week here, he has surprisingly a lot of knowledge of how a cartel works.
Oh,
yeah,
that sounds interesting.
So we sat down it was really interesting, worrying, and weird at how much intimate knowledge he had of how cartels operate.
Well, to be fair, I also watch a lot of documentaries, so no one's asked me how much I know about that subject yet, so watch this space.
Who else we got, Haydo? We got Zach. So Big Zach is sort of in and out of the ref team.
Yep. And
we call him Flashbang. Yeah, because he's destructive at the best of times. Like you throw him into a room and he sort of does clear it out pretty quickly. um, I don't even have one.
It's whatever word you spell incorrectly in the group.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. So in our group chat,
Yeah.
when I'm texting him, because I'm so busy, I
There
don't
you are.
I don't spell check anything. I just go
Ah.
and send it,
Yeah.
and there's
And you let
guaranteed.
people decipher it for themselves?
Yeah, like like if I spell copy, instead of pressing Y, I'll press 8 because it's just above it, and I'll realize it, but I'm like, I don't have the time to fix that, so I'll just send it. They understand what I'm talking about, and so they change my name to whatever my spelling mistake. And so at the minute it
Ah.
is COP8 because I spelled copy wrong.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
No, it's not.
That is also not a cool story. Can we please come up with a better call sign
No.
for Rowan that is like consistent?
No.
I would like a list, please, and we'll be voting on it. We'll be voting on that in the
Another
next
C word.
podcast. We'll
All
keep
right,
it
so
PG, please.
comment
PG.
below what my call sign should be, players.
Yeah.
How about we do that? And then the call sign that gets the most likes. Yep, is that a thing? The call sign that gets the most likes, I'll roll with that.
Awesome.
Cool.
Can't wait to put out some suggestions.
Also, comment below what
Oh, no.
Nicole's call sign should be, and we'll roll with that. You want to throw me under the bus? I'm gonna drag you with me, woman.
Damn it. Okay, cool. Well, as I usually say, touche. So let's roll with it.
Yep.
Please make it good. So here's our new segment. We're going to be meeting members of the team here at Blacksite. So this is Haydo.
G'day.
How you going?
Oh, you know.
Tell
Good.
us tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I mean, there's not really much to tell. I'm a pretty straightforward kind of guy.
Mhm.
I just kind of work, love to work,
Yep.
and then go home and then come back and work.
And you have a dog?
And I have a dog, yes.
Yep.
He's 4 years old. He's a Harrier Beagle. His name is Soju.
Yep.
He's a terror, but I love him,
Yes.
and he's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. So tell me.
wife.
And I have a wife, yeah. She's all right. No, I have a wife.
I'm pretty sure that we can all reflect on the whole fact of the dogs are always the number one, and then everyone else comes after that.
Look, she probably has the exact same sentiment as that.
I would.
She could probably argue. You know,
She probably prefers the dog as well.
Oh,
probably.
Yeah.
No, we've been married for 3 years now. Was it last week or the week before we had our
Oh, lovely.
3-year anniversary.
Yep. Congratulations.
Yes, I'm
I
sure.
remember that weekend.
Yeah, Rowan had to work.
Tell me how you got into the Gel Blaster world.
7 oddish years ago, I just I was just at home, just perusing the internet
As
as
you
one
do.
does, and I came across an ad for just like a manual spring action Glock
Yep.
thing. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It was like, I don't know, $30 or something like that. So got that. It came, and I just sat in my room and just played with it,
As you do.
as one does, after perusing the internet. And I want to say that was the nail in the coffin for my gel blasting experience, but it definitely laid the foundation for it.
Yep.
So not long after that, I keep saying not long after that, I stumbled across some random bloke on Facebook selling a Vector for $200, and that's what really sort of
Yep.
got me going.
Were you already playing the sport or involved in the sport before this?
No, I had no idea. Well, I had an idea about it, but I just kind of bought it and I just sat at home for a bit before I actually took it to a field and used it. And the first time I ever went and played a game, I originally bought 2 tickets. It was supposed to be myself and my cousin going.
Yep.
But my cousin
Hashtag bring a mate.
Yeah. He ended up getting sick, or he's sick or something, or ended up not being able to go. And she was my girlfriend at my time, my now wife. She put her hand up and said that she would come along with me, and I was like, "Yes, score."
That's awesome.
So that was pretty cool. So that was out at Wacol, so Milsim East in the village, I think it was.
That's old school.
Yeah, way back,
Yeah.
way back. it was the dead of winter. It was freezing cold, and on that particular day, it was raining as well.
I think that now is the time to go shout out to your wife.
Yeah.
Good woman. I wouldn't have done it.
Look, and she enjoyed it.
Yep.
She spent pretty much the entire day murdering our team, so that was handy. When she has come and played here at Blackside a couple of times, though, she doesn't team kill anymore, so that's good. She's learned. But yeah, no, it was a dead of winter, and yeah, it was raining. It wasn't raining. It was drizzling. There was like
Yeah.
a fine mist in the air. It was freezing cold. We got soaked.
Perfect first experience.
Yeah, fried the MOSFET in said vector. So
Common,
that
standard.
didn't work after that. But no, that was the first game I ever played, and from there, it just snowballed.
Yeah.
After my vector broke, I begged and pleaded with Taylor, "Can I buy another one? Can I buy another one?" To her detriment, she said, "You can get as many as you want as long as you use them."
Ooh.
Look at me now. So yeah, that's where it all started, and
Yep.
then religiously every weekend played over at Waco.
Yep.
Ended up meeting a lot of other people there as well.
How was that?
Hey,
How was meeting the community?
yeah, great. How I ended up meeting one of the guys, Nathan, that we used to play with. Well, I used to play with a lot every weekend. It was his first game as well,
Mm-hmm.
and it was fresh after my birthday. I just bought myself a JG org, so I was pretty stoked about that because I just like as soon as I came out, I was like, I want one of those. I want one of those. And I've still got it. It's in my locker. Yeah,
Oh, I love that.
it's broken at the moment.
I was just about to say it ain't working though.
Well, it only recently broke a couple months ago, and that was just because I was messing around with it. But yeah, I've still got it. Anyway, yeah, me and Nathan, yeah.
So why Waco?
I was living in Springfield at the time, and it was the only
Location,
field. Yeah,
yeah.
it was the only field I knew of, and it was there. It was outdoors. It was what I was looking for. I didn't at that time. I didn't know of any other fields, and because I'd bought all these gel blasters and looking at gel blasters, I kept getting the ads for Milsim East and stuff like that on the Facebook. On the Facebook, like I'm a 60-year-old man. And yeah, Waco was just when I went there that first time with Taylor. I just loved the field. The guys that ran it, I believe it was Tractor Travis.
Yep.
He was awesome. And yeah, just fell in love with that field. And then
So it's fair to say that one blast and you were hooked.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, just the people that I met there and the
Mhm.
people that I continued to meet at other fields as well when I went and played. Like after we migrated from Waco, we started playing at Hardcore. Played there every weekend
Big
for
shout
5
out to
years.
Kathy and
Yeah,
Toby.
massive shout out to Kathy and Toby. They are awesome. Kathy always with her jokes at my expense most of the time.
All the time.
All the time, yeah. Literally to this day, whenever I see her, she makes fun of me about something.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's right. I got her back good.
That's how
one
you know you're appreciated.
I got her back really good one time, and I could see the color drain from her face.
But I bet you'd been sitting on it for a long time, hadn't
Yeah,
you? Yeah. Stewing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with these things in mind, obviously, like you got hooked into the community and you've met loads of great people. Tell me, how did you start working here at Blacksite?
Well, so when Blacksite first opened, it was obviously closer field than Hardcore was. Not saying that we'd stop playing at Hardcore for any reason other than we just wanted to come try Blacksite out. And we came, we tried it out, met Rowan, and then all the other awesome lads that helped set this place up and were running it at the time. One of my blasters broke. I believe it was a Wells MRT, and I put it in with Rowan to service it and fix it up and get it going and everything like that. And then one day I got a message from Rowan saying like, "Oh, hey, like you can come pick your blaster up." I was like, "Sweet." So I came down, and he was still working on it at the time, just here in the tech shop. And so as he was working on it, we got to talking and chatting, and told him about my background and this, that, and the other, and just kind of sort of got to know each other a bit more. Like we'd spoken, because at that point, myself and my other mate Kyle, shout out Kyle, who he came and played with, who I came and played with every weekend. Once again, it was an every weekend thing for us. Well, for me anyway. I don't know if Kyle wanted to come, but I made him.
Hashtag force a friend.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, so like Rowan and I had already like sort of, gotten acquainted,
Yeah.
but that
Knew of each other.
knew of each other, yeah.
And I know Rowan likes to talk, so he would have had a lot to say if he was fixing your gel blaster at the time.
He did, but he also had a lot of questions about myself as well.
Yeah.
So he was very engaged in sort of getting to know me as a player,
Yeah.
as one of his as customers and stuff like that.
As a regular.
As a regular, yeah, exactly. Which he still does to this day. He'll come in from time to time, see a regular or just everyone in general as he's walking in. He'll stop into each bay and say hello to everyone. So he's really good at building those relationships with his player bases as well.
High five, not just keeping friends since you were 13 years old. Hey, go you.
So that was obviously another thing that kept us coming back here to Blackstar. Just sort of who Rowan is as a person,
Yeah.
how he interacts with his players as well. Was really just like a massive tick.
Yeah.
Not only was the field awesome, but Rowan was awesome, and the refs that were here at the time as well, they were phenomenal as well. And yeah, so we just got to talking, yada yada. Pick up my blaster, we go home. I think maybe a week or so later, they put up a Facebook post on Instagram. A Facebook post saying that they were, expression of interest of people who were, if they were interested in reffing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And at the time, I wasn't currently working because I was recovering from a surgery. So I thought, oh, I've got a bit of spare time on my hands.
Yeah.
I'll throw my hand up. So I messaged. I was like, oh, hey guys.
Right
like,
place, right time.
yeah,
I
exactly.
love this.
Yeah, yeah.
Divine intervention.
Just kind of fell out of the sky into my
Yeah.
lap. And then yeah, sent my resume through, had my interview and stuff like that, and then yeah, just kind of went from there. My background as a builder, obviously handy to have on a field that breaks a lot.
Yeah.
So it's always good.
Is it fair to say that the work that gets done on the field is like quite regular because it's exciting to change the field up to make it more exciting for the players?
Well, because of just the nature of our field, there's only so much we can do in terms of changing it up. So a lot of the stuff I do out on the field is mainly repairs, adding some things where we can, and stuff, and like all that kind of jazz.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty impressed with like the hidey holes and little gateways through to the other areas. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, a lot of the stuff.
So
like
this is shout out to you for that.
No.
Oh,
Well, some of it. A lot of it was there pre me. So a lot of the movable walls and stuff out on the field, they were put there when Rowan and the guys built the field. But I have also added, some extra gates here and there. We've started on the rat tunnels underneath the buildings and stuff like that. They're still, a work in progress. And there's definitely just, lots of little other bits and pieces that sort of we've added, but like, I can't remember them off the top of my head.
Yeah. Oh, good. There's so
'Cause
many. Lots of exciting new things.
I feel like
teams.
every second day, Rowan's messaging me asking if we can do this or that to the field and add this, and I'm like, yep, add that to the mile-long list of stuff that we've already
Fantastic.
trying to get done.
That's exciting. There's always new things and new things to discover and adapt, and not you obviously don't have like the same day twice.
No, it's always different, and that's what I love about working here, because not only do we run our sessions obviously on the weekend, which is always different. It's never the same, even if we run, the same game modes, how it plays out on the field always changes as well. The players that come through, they change, and it's always a new experience And then during the week when I'm here out on the field, I love doing stuff with my hands.
Yeah.
So building and fixing stuff, I love it. Being able to just grab my tools and just sort of.
So you've really landed on your feet here. So actually being able
Yeah.
to follow through with your trade,
Yeah, exactly.
hence the Bunnings trade jumper
well,
today.
Yeah.
And then also like encapsulating it with your passion for gel blasters.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was sort of just like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Still is perfect. I'm sure, as much as Ron and I kind of want to throw rocks at each other sometimes, it's still, and I say it to this day, I've told Ron it's the best place I've ever worked at, the best job I've ever had. He's the best boss I've ever had as well.
Oh, go you.
No homo. I might have to cut that bit.
Cut that bit out. Go you, Rowan.
Yeah.
So can you draw a comparison between being a player now on the other side of the fence, being a field operator?
So, I mean, as a player, you definitely don't see everything that goes on in the background. Like when I first started playing here, the amount of, well, now that I know that the amount of setup that goes into each session, there's definitely a lot more to a gel ball field than just opening the doors and saying, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, managing the field and running the sessions and stuff like that, I can appreciate it when I do get to play at any other field or when I do get the odd chance to play out on our field. It does bring a lot more of appreciation to whichever field we're at,
Mm-hmm.
and the amount of effort that everyone has to put in behind the scenes to make everything sort of run smoothly and operate how it should.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Mm.
there's so many boxes that need to be ticked to make sure that it's a safe and fun environment for
Yeah.
everyone to appreciate and enjoy.
Exactly, and a lot of sort of moving parts between all the refs and stuff like that, and timing and everything like that, making sure everything just runs as smooth as it possibly can.
Mhm.
And yeah, like there's just a stark difference between just coming and playing and then having to sort
Deliver the
of
experience.
deliver the experience as well. Yeah.
So I see that we've got some items here. Is it a bit of a show and tell?
Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, this is my kit that
Mhm.
I use
Very rarely.
very rarely. Yes, very rarely.
And
These
why
days.
why is that, Hayden?
Someone's got to run the joint.
And I'm very appreciative.
Look, I miss playing, but I can also appreciate that. You're a busy man. You have a lot of stuff on, so that's why I don't complain about it anymore.
And what is the real reason?
Well, that I don't complain about it anymore.
No, that you're a public liability to the field.
Oh, I crash into a player once, and then I get this tripwire call sign.
The hole in the wall over there
I don't know.
tells a different story.
I know what you're talking about. There is no hole over there.
Oh, well, how about we unveil from the carpet that is
Yeah, there's no hole.
we can go do show and tell later. Okay, so let's
He
start.
doesn't know that
on
I fixed
this.
it.
Well, if you were here more often.
Well, someone's got to work on the business.
Oh yeah, you got me there. So yeah, this is my kit. It's nothing fancy, nothing special or anything like that. A lot of it is either bought from mates, other players. In the instance of the blaster, from Rowan himself,
Mhm.
or stuff that, once again, my friends and other players have just given to me,
Yeah.
which I'm always appreciative.
It was definitely one of like my biggest questions when we started first talking about the podcast as well. Do people actually know how much it costs to get set up and what they actually need when they first come down? So how do you think that, what is it that you actually need to begin with, and what was the best piece that you were gifted that you've always just loved and gone, thank goodness I've got this?
What you need to get started is just a blaster.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, it's sort of dealer's choice. It depends on what you're looking for in your experiences playing gel ball.
Yep.
Obviously, myself, I went more milsimmy sort of route. but there's so many different play styles in gelball that there's
Mhm.
so many different ways you can have stuff set up. Like, players come in wearing plate carriers but have speedball blasters and stuff like that, and then vice versa.
So is that kind of like me mixing brands?
Yeah,
Like mixing styles.
Oh,
yeah,
mixing styles.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this sounds really fun. So this is like the equivalent of me just Lady MacGyvering.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay,
pretty much.
fantastic.
A lot of everything I have is just MacGyvered stuff. Like, I mean, as you can see, there's no color code. Everything is mixed matched, and I like it like that.
That's really fun that you say it's like it's mixed match. It's all camo.
No, well, I mean, there's
And in fact, I've already made the comment today that everybody who's involved in this business, obviously I am like new to this, is all like drawn towards the earthy tones and like trying to
Gotta
not
bl-
be seen.
got to blend in.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Uh,
Oh, let's not go through
Gotta-
it now because now that you've introduced it, what I am obviously most fascinated about is how heavy are these things?
Mine's quite light. The
Mhm.
heaviest part of mine is the gas blowback magazines.
Okay.
Because they're
Is this a good time that we can maybe like I could
yeah,
try it
you
on?
can chuck it on.
Okay,
yeah.
let's go.
I know what I'll.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said,
Am I invisible yet?
wrong camo. There you go.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's definitely chunky, isn't it?
Yeah,
And heavy.
it is. Well, like I said,
Tell me what's in here.
so I was just sitting back down in case the mic couldn't pick me up.
Yeah.
So most of the weight in mine is the magazines for my rifle there.
Oh, wow, they are heavy.
So yeah, they're a bit dense, but if you take all them out, a lot of the weight sort of goes.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I know what
Um,
you're talking about.
pretty much the only thing that is carrying at the moment is my magazines. That bag, I'm fairly certain, is empty.
So we've got gloves, a little pouch, and this is what for safety, like first
Well,
aid?
yeah, mostly it's something getting shot in the tummy. But also, I believe there might be a torch in there or something
Oh,
like that.
okay, cool. Well, I'm a little bit gutted because before there was also a sunglasses thing on here. It was like the only thing that I actually
Oh,
knew
yeah.
what it was. So
So there-
that's been removed, but we definitely carry safety equipment like the
Yeah,
glasses.
100%, 100%.
Yep.
I have the glasses that I wear while I'm reffing the games.
Yep.
And then on the odd chance I do get to play, I wear some nice clear smiling X's there.
Can I try them on?
Yeah, of course
Is that
you
is that allowed or not?
Yeah.
God, are you ready for this? Okay.
Look like you're about to go skydiving.
I actually feel like I need to go down right now. Does it suit me?
Yeah, look.
This is like the first time I've ever tried on anything of the what do we call it?
Loadout.
The loadout. Nikki's first loadout. There we go.
What are your impressions on what's happening in the industry at the minute with the field closures?
Obviously, it sucks. I don't think anybody wants to see any fields close ever. But as you touched on at the start of this episode, having, was it 3 go down in such close succession to each other, it's concerning, obviously.
Is it going to dampen any of your spirits?
No.
No, I think it does. I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, it sort of solidifies the result or my resolve to keep on powering through.
Yeah, well, I mean, my take on things is that I always look for the hopeful thing.
Silver lining.
Yeah, I always look for the silver lining. And I just have a strong belief that things always sort of work out.
Yep.
And
Maybe things happen for a reason.
yeah, exactly. Exhibit A, getting a job here.
Yeah.
So it's a tried and tested theory.
Yeah. Look, I mean, there's so many things go wrong all the time. I always, try to keep hopeful about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to roll with the punches.
Yeah, exactly.
How can I ask? How do you think that like we go about keeping the community like live and kicking and bringing new players in, other than forcing your friends?
Or wife.
I think that's just the only way to do it, really. Is just
Okay.
force people to come.
Yep.
Just nab them off the street. Bring it. No.
We don't encourage that. We definitely do not encourage that. Haydo?
Obviously, bring a friend.
Yep.
Build the community back up, as Rowan said earlier on, that we are in a current state of rebuilding the community and the sport and everything like that.
Someone make it inviting.
Yeah, make it inviting, not to sound like much of a hippie, but like, be kind to each other, be nice. Like at the end of the day, unless you're VK crushing it over in the Netherlands, the Australian team, sorry.
Either or.
Either or, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Crushing it over in the Netherlands, like, we're all here for a bit of fun.
Yeah.
We're all here to enjoy ourselves. It's a good little game. And just come in, enjoy yourself, be kind to one another, make the community open and welcoming,
Yeah.
a place where people want to keep coming back to.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that's really down to the community that already exists to really start
Yeah.
with that welcoming process. So, to get new players to come on in. Oh, and I think now's a good time to introduce Harvey, who clearly wants to be a new player. So there you go.
What are you looking at, Harvey?
So, is there anything that you would say or want to add to help to encourage the people who you already know exist in the community to make sure that getting the right feel for, with everything that's going on in the industry at the minute, them actually understanding what the repercussions can be from other fields closing down and why it's so important that we have new team members come on in?
I'm processing the questions. Can you...
Would you like me to simplify it? Because that came out in a lot of words.
It did come out in a
I'm
lot of
so
words.
sorry.
Now let me get my little notepad out.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Let me preface this by saying that good portion of the community we already have are already doing a phenomenal job of bringing new players in, giving them the information, that they ask for, tips, tricks, all that kind of stuff. Like we see it all the time here in our sessions. Any new players coming in that have rental equipment, all of our players will happily sit there for the entire session and talk to them about everything. So obviously keeping that up and just doing their best to get as many people as they can back into the community, into the sport, and just keeping up with the warm open-heartedness that they've already been showing thus far, not just because of all these unfortunate field closures, because even before then, the community was awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, going back to my first game, if the community wasn't awesome, I wouldn't have stuck around for as long as I did. But everyone, again, back at Milson, Mesa, Waco, were phenomenal.
Yeah.
And as Rowan says, when he does his briefings, that everyone has that one game of gel ball that just keeps them coming back for more. So I think, when it all boils down to it, what we need to do is make sure that any new players are having that one game that keeps them coming back.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think definitely for me, like I spoke about last time, was when I came in not knowing anybody, and I know I was only coming in to check out the place, everyone was just so friendly and so welcoming. And it's just lovely to see that that's a consistent trait that goes on within this community, not just, from someone just walking in the door and, being selective.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Yeah.
I think the other thing that it's important to note is really behind this podcast is, getting the word out there about this isn't a community to, I was going to say community to fear. That's not right.
This community is welcoming.
Yeah, it's really an inclusive community. And, it doesn't matter if you come down here by yourself or if you do bring a friend, and, anyone can do it. So
Well, look, I mean,
you just need to be brave enough.
If you come down by yourself, you'll end up leaving with friends.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So many times players have come in for the first time by themselves, and then the next time they come back, they're with a group of people that have been here
Uh-huh.
multiple times before.
Yep.
So, as a field operator, on what I always say on that side of the fence, what can we do to encourage new players to come in?
The most important thing, I think, in my head, that I'm pretty sure you've instilled to me, is ensuring the experience is top notch and perfect each time that the players walk through that door, especially when there is new players. Because, I mean, as I said before, that one game, we want to make sure they're having that one game. We want to make sure we deliver the experience of that one game. Not just, as the players that are here, but as the operators, the referees. Ensuring that the session runs smoothly for those players.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, you're obviously passionate about what
Oh,
you
yeah.
do, which is just wonderful.
Yeah.
So, right people, right place. Well done, you. I'm so glad that you found your feet and just have now got an absolutely wonderful job that you love to come to.
Yes.
And obviously, like, as far as community goes, I think it's a great way that, now that people know exactly who you are, they can come down. And how often do you work here?
Every
Oh,
week.
every
Every week.
day.
40 hours a week.
Fantastic.
But
Assuming
look,
he's not hurt,
yeah, well, yeah,
or has an anniversary, or
a birthday.
party, or
Are you done?
Heaven forbid a brother uses leave. But look, no, I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I wasn't passionate about it.
Yeah.
If I didn't give it or try to give it everything I can. Rowan has definitely taught me a lot. Not just about gelball as a whole, but also just how to manage the place and run it and make sure it runs smoothly and everything like that.
So from the first time we had a chat in that tech room window to now, would have you expected the types of responsibility that I've given you, and also tasks, like the amount of work involved, like has that totally changed in your mind?
Yeah. Okay, so in my head, when we were talking at that tech shop window and I first applied, it was just going to be sort of reffing on the weekends here and there, that type of thing. But I believe it was sort of, was it the week after or like the last day of my trial shifts? You sat down and had a chat to me and you were like, all right, here's this, and I was like, oh, snap, okay. They're like, yeah, sounds good. Like the casual sort of weekend gig I thought I was signing up for all of a sudden turned into a 40-hour-a-week full-time job.
Wow.
Which
and that's how fast your life can turn around, people.
Yes, exactly. But look, yeah, definitely what was in my head and what is reality is vastly different.
Oh. Instagram versus reality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My train of thought just disappeared. What was the question?
Any regrets?
Yeah, applying for no, none whatsoever. Yeah, no regrets at all. Like I said, I love the sport. I love working here. Like I said, as much as Rowan and I bump heads and have our moments, it's just at the end of the day, we can sit here and talk on a podcast and have a laugh and
banter.
Absolutely.
I think there's a lot of mutual respect.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And ongoing feedback and pushback is how you make things so much better.
I always say anyone that I work with, I've had a chat to Dylan about it. I'm sure I've spoken to you about it, and every other boy and every other guy that works as ref team. I don't hire yes men because yes men lead you astray. I hire the people that are very skilled in what they do and also believe in what they do, so that when I'm wrong, and I can be wrong, and I'm been wrong multiple times, they can actually turn around and go, no, you're wrong, it needs to be done like this.
Yeah, there's been definitely been some moments where you've asked me to do something and I've just had to look at it and go, that is physically impossible to
Yeah.
do.
Well, Haydo, he recruits his friends the same. So I've been giving him a hard time since
Yeah.
way back when. So
Sucker for punishment.
yes. But that's how you know you're in with with good people who want to learn, who want to get better and, want success. So
Yeah.
yeah. Fantastic. Thanks for tuning in to the Safe Zone. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notifications button.
And don't forget to share this with your mates so that we can continue to build the gelball community.
Don't forget.
Make sure you call your hits.